guys, welcome back to Earth Mother Goddess Tarot. To make the videos shorter, I've started pulling the cards out ahead of time. So this video is going to be for Scorpio. So I've already got everything shuffled and laid out. And the chakra stone that we got for you guys. So this is for February 2021, but it's also can be considered timeless. So this is whenever you come upon it, that's just when this is being released. So it may have ties to this. So say you watch this a year from now, there may be something about this time period that you're needing to be reminded. But if you want to know my style of tarot, how I feel about tarot, it's listed in the description box below. Flip-flop the genders and flip-flop the sides depending on which fits for your situation. This is collective, so it's going to be a lot of people's energy, so if it doesn't fit your story, don't force it to fit. If there's something in it for you, awesome, and if not, if it doesn't happen to be your story at all, you can always check out other videos of mine or any other readers on for tarot on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the chakra for the third eye, and this is all about intuition and wisdom. This is going to be an interesting reading because I had some cards fall out and I decided to actually kind of write down a pre-shuffle message for you guys. Sometimes I consider a pre-shuffle message, sometimes I just don't, and I just start fresh. But in this case, the way they fell out, I felt that it was necessary to pay attention to whatever they were trying to say. So before I get into these, let me tell you first what I saw. I saw some form of possible deception that kind of snuck its head out, okay, in the form of the Seven of Swords. And I saw Two of Pentacles in reverse, which I also see here, which we'll go over in a minute. Now that's someone who was juggling something and now they're no longer. So there's someone making a decision, making a choice, or maybe deciding to drop something. So this is the story that I got. Someone may have been or may be coming in or has already come in to try to have victory over your person, through passion, possibly through working together or creating something, but someone wants your person, or this is how they got them from you. If you feel that someone has taken someone from you, or like someone left you to be with someone else, and you feel that this has left things as an injustice, okay? However, remember, flip-flop the energies if necessary. So for some of you, you may be interested in lusting after, wanting to go after someone else's person, okay? So take it how it applies for your situation. Once again, don't like force it to fit if it's not your story. But for some of you out there, it was pretty straightforward. Someone who wanted to have victory over someone else's person. Okay, so that was just the pre-shuffle. So let's go ahead and get into the general message of the cards. We also got Queen of Cups and Empress and Temperance showed their face. So we'll see if those have more prevalence. Queen of Cups could definitely be your energy, so I could be talking to some female Scorpios, but that also could be another person. But genders don't matter so much, so if I say king, queen, you know, boy, girl, guy, girl, it doesn't matter. And these are relationship readings, which means any relationship in your life. They can apply to romance, business, best friend. I'm going to read it as if it's romance because that makes it easier to tell the story, but you fit it where it applies, okay? It could even be a best friend or something. So we're going to start with this overall message that we got here. So first I got Heaven Sent, 33, and then I got Ordinariness, and I got Abundance. So when something is considered Heaven Sent, it's usually like divine intervention, something that is coming in to make a difference, make a change, make a splash. I see some kind of protective energy here, okay? So Ordinariness in this, the Osho Zen Tarot, so this is like Eight of Pentacles. So this is like putting in hard work, and Abundance here is, it's like the King of Pentacles, becoming more abundant on your own, okay? So kind of like, I don't know, your own empire or something. Okay, so underneath here we have 27, receiving, and 39, free from judgment, free to love. Oh my goodness, okay. Keep running out of space. So what I see here is that there's a possibility that it could be you that is wanting to take someone else's person, okay? But like I said, I don't know whose story that is. So you have to, you know, tell me in the comments below, tell me how that fits for your story or what exactly is going on there. But it could actually be, now this is going to be a really like a left field kind of situation for some people. Now, for some of you out there, it is possible that that situation has happened or is happening and that you actually like someone else. And so you're almost thankful in a way if this person gets taken from you. Okay, that sounds really weird, but it's almost like this person being removes a burden. It sounds weird, but so that's for some of you. Now, for some of you, if you're the person that someone left someone to be with you, or you left someone to be with them, it's like you don't want to be persecuted for that anymore, okay? I'm not going to talk too much on that storyline because I know that's not going to be for everyone, but either way, there's some kind of blessing here that you're supposed to be receiving, some kind of assistance, some kind of help, some kind of blessing. So let's get farther in and see what this could be referring to. So the overall energy here with your person is the Queen of Bedlam, number 2, in the Fairy Oracle. Now, this is talking about the mundane things, which is interesting because we got ordinariness here, which feels very similar. This is talking about the ordinary things, the day-to-day things in partnerships and stuff that become overwhelming or they burden you maybe more than they should. So this is talking about letting go of the little annoyances because the big picture is really what matters. So it's kind of talking about like, oh, the Queen of Bedlam is here to, like, I don't know, hide your keys or something. You know, make the sandwich fall on the floor that you're making for your kids or for your partner to go to work or whatever. And the point is, it's supposed to get you to, like, realize that these things don't matter, that everything is going to be fine, and just enjoy the process. For some of you, because I've got a lot of notions of creativity here, and especially since we got the third eye chakra. So we're talking intuition, wisdom, we're talking abundance, we're talking feeling free to be yourself, receiving gifts from the universe. We got lots of, in that pre-shuffle message, lots of passionate energy. And we got the King of Wands here in reverse. We'll go over that in a minute. We'll go over these in a minute. But in the pre-shuffle, there were a lot of wands. There was a lot of passion. So for some of you, if that's not a situation that fits your story of someone stealing somebody's person, okay? Which, if you think someone out there could be interested in yours or trying to steal yours, just be aware, okay? Or someone could be trying to come steal you from someone else. Just anyway. So what I was going to say is, for some of you, this is actually talking about creativity, like not necessarily sexual passion, but creative passion, okay? So for some of you, you may be tired of some of the mundane factors of whatever you're trying to do. Like, say you're trying to write a book and you're like, oh, I just keep typing and typing and typing, and I'm going, relax, because those things are going to start to pay off, is what I can see here. And you have some kind of guidance, some kind of protection, something that's coming in. So you may have like a person that suddenly shows up that, like, gives you wise advice or something. So pay attention to that for some of you. Okay, now let's get to your energy. 2 cards came out, so I took them both. You have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Justice. And this Justice card really reminds me of the Lovers card in this deck also. So for some reason, I don't know why, but some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but we won't focus too much on signs. So far, we got kind of all the signs here, but we definitely have the fixed signs. So what is that? Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Y'all help me. What's the other one? Scorpio. Oh, I think so, right? Okay, sorry, don't quote me on that. I always forget. Anyway, we got the fixed signs here. I think Scorpio is one of them. So that'd be your energy. So that's interesting because that's your person's energy. Anywho. So Justice was in reverse in the other spread. So you coming out of the cold, because this is 5 of Pentacles in reverse here. So this is like you felt cast aside, you felt put in the cold, you coming out of the cold, you feel is your justice. Okay? So it could be that your person left you for this other person and now they're coming back to you. Or that's what you want, or that's what you think is happening, or that's what you hope is happening. Some of you, your person could have been swayed by some other. So it seems like you're going to come out of the cold in some sort of a way. Now, if it's not love related, if it's family, say if they wanted you to leave, now they want you to come back. If it's friendship, it could be similar to that. Someone may be wanting you to come back after like a friendship ended or something. And for some of you, and some of you could be dealing with a Libra too, or someone with Libra placements, but don't focus too much on the signs. And the reason we title these a lot of people, I feel, for a lot of tarot readers, the reason we title these with your zodiac signs is because we are trying to get the messages out to those who need them. So you don't have to be a Scorpio for this to resonate. That just helps us try to find the person that this is meant for, you know? So, anywho, it looks like for some of you, you've got the person that wants you to come home, or like you want them to come home, or they're like someone may be choosing you over someone else. Like they might have left you for someone and now they're back for some of you, or that may be what you want or what you're hoping for. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, and for like a business situation, if you got let go, someone may be reconsidering you, or it could be that your justice is that someone else gets the boot somehow. Okay, so it's like someone gave you the boot and the justice is now they get the boot. kind of thing. Okay, so you have to, let me know how that pans out, for you guys. So this could have already happened, could be happening upcoming, but there's something, but the reason these are being titled February is because there's something about February 21 that is pivotal to all of these readings happening. That's how I feel intuitively. That's why I'm marking them that way, even though they're considered timeless, which means, because there's no time in tarot. Time is fluid, okay? So whenever this fits, it fits. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune here is in your person's energy. Like I said, it's all the fixed signs. If you want to look up what those are, see if that makes a difference for you. But this means that the Wheel of Fortune is in their favor. Now I want you to soak that in for a second. The Wheel of Fortune is in their favor. Now, let me get to these under the deck energies, which I don't always show, but in this moment I felt. Releasing allegiances, letting go of things that no longer serve you. Tuning in, which is like meditating in this card, but it's like Four of Cups, which is like rejecting an offer in some cases. So in some cases, someone could be coming back to you saying, oops, like I messed up, and they may want you to come out of the cold, but you actually may turn them down. Okay, so that's for some of you. Someone may come crawling back and you're like, nah. But this is talking about tuning out voices that don't serve you, tuning out naysayers, negativity. So it could be from yourself, from others. And then we've got the unmarked fairy card here, which goes along with the overall. This is like people are watching you. And I always see this different depending on what it comes out with. I feel like for some of you, you're in the public eye. Now, that doesn't have to be all of you, but for some of you, I think you are. And if you're not, your person might be in some way. Even if it's just like, I don't know, like they have a lot of followers on their Facebook or Instagram or a lot of likes on stuff or whatever the case may be. Even if it's just like around town, at your church, with your family, in some kind of community that you're a part of, whatever it so happens to be. It's like, and it could be work people too, but it's like people are paying attention. People are looking. It's almost like you might be a little bit of the center of some gossip or talk, okay? Or you are, or your person is, or something. And then to go along with your energy, we have King of Wands in reverse, which is super interesting because in that story that I got with the pre-shuffle, it was King of Wands upright, which is like the passionate, it doesn't have to be a guy, but like that passionate, masculine type of energy, which is like go get it, with dreams, with career goals. Now, for some of you, it could be that your person saw this other person as having that type of energy and they went towards them, and now they might be coming back towards you. And the reason they walked away is because they didn't see you like that. But that could be like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I almost feel like whatever, okay, I don't want this to be too complicated, but if you're the person who your person chose someone else over you, for whoever that story applies, I think it affected your self-esteem because whether you knew it outright, whether you knew for sure this was happening, or because it could have been like they were talking to someone else or something and maybe you didn't know, you felt their energy being split. You felt them disregarding or disrespecting or something to your energy in some sort of a way, in whatever form that is, okay? It affected you, and then you ended up being like, no, I want justice. So for your person, they have King of Swords in reverse up here, which is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So we're talking thoughts, emotions, can be words sometimes. It's like the King of Swords in reverse is kind of like a harsh energy, okay? But sometimes it can be like not seeking the truth, not seeking answers. For some of you, I think your person has lied to you. So the Wheel of Fortune may be in their favor right now, but that's something that could change because they could have tried to manipulate the outcome. So I don't know who that's going to apply for, but for some of you, I do think someone tried to manipulate an outcome. And what happens is when the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor now because you pushed it to be in your favor because of manipulating things, because we've all been there. You push for what you want and you don't see the bad side to that is that if you push for what you want as opposed to what is right for you, because we may think we know what we want, and yeah, go ahead, manifest your goals and dreams and stuff like that, but they're going to show up in ways that you don't expect because what is meant for you is going to seem a little different than maybe what you had in mind sometimes. But that's how you find where your true place is. You go towards what you love and what you believe in, and somewhere on that journey, what you're meant to do crosses, and then and then all your issues fall away, like feeling unfulfilled, addiction issues, all these things, not necessarily gone forever, but they're not as bad and they're much easier to maintain or overcome, and they don't overwhelm you once you've kind of reached your purpose and you understand why you're here and, what you're meant to do. In theory, you may not agree with that belief, but anywho, so it's like this person wanted a certain situation to be the way they wanted it to be. And in order to do that, they had to lie or manipulate or something, okay? So at some point, the wheel's not going to be in their favor anymore is how I'm seeing this. So for the outcome energy, we have King of Pentacles and we have Eight of Cups. I mean, Knight of Pentacles, sorry. So this is like a stable offer coming in, but this is also walking away from something. So what could end up happening is that this person that you're dealing with tried so hard to have things go the way they wanted to, that actually you may have a stable offer coming in now because they drug their feet, especially if they were entangled with someone else. But for some of you, let's say that you're the one who got involved with someone else, okay? It could be that you may have had some difficulties with this person because of the way that you went about getting them, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna put this as nicely as I can. Someone, I think, tried to manipulate the outcome. It could have been all parties involved, but I see this as you, and remember, this could be work or whatever else, but we're gonna read it, we're gonna talk about it in the form of a relationship so it makes it easier to understand. Your person that you were dating, been dating, okay, and then we have this other person, okay? So we've got 3 people here, okay? You tried to manipulate the outcome, or this person here tried to manipulate the outcome, or your person did. Somebody did. Now what happens is, whoever tried to manipulate it, they may have gotten what they wanted in the moment. So say this person left you for this person, and in the moment they got what they wanted. Well, then the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn because you were wronged. Things are going to go better for you, and this person's going to have issues, or this person will have issues if they stole your person from you or something like that, okay? So the wheel turns, and then these people struggle. So then you're going to be doing well, and you're going to have some kind of stable offer coming in, and you're going to be already walking away from whatever bullcrap this was because you're like, no, I'm not going to be done like that. Now, if, like I said, if it's the other way around, and if you manipulated the outcome for you to have this person away from this other person, okay, if you stole the person, then what ends up happening is at some point, because it went in your favor here, you either have already gone through difficulties which caused issues because the wheel wasn't in your favor, and then the wheel's going to turn and it's going to be back in your favor again, and things are going to get better because you've already faced the karma of it. Or if you haven't faced the karma yet, then it could be coming. However, even if it is, karma doesn't mean end of the world. Don't be so scared. We all have to face our karma for all the decisions that we make, good or bad, okay? So my point is, wherever you see yourself in this story, if you know you did someone wrong or dirty or tried to manipulate something, you'll have to face that. But if they did, your person, they will have to face it. Or if this outside person did that, they will. Okay, so all I'm saying is you're not going to have to do a thing because things are going to work out the way they're meant to work out, okay? So before, you might have felt some kind of lack of justice or something like that, but I'm here to tell you justice is going to be served, and that's something that you do not have to worry about, okay? That makes sense. Okay, sorry, kind of complicated, just wanted to explain that to you guys. Okay, so let's do some clarification. Oh, okay, we got Queen of Cups in the reshuffle. So that definitely could be you guys. That could be your energy. So if you're a female, this could be you. But if you're a male, this could be, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or that sign person could be involved somehow. Or it's just that energy if it's not the sign. Okay, so that's, oh wow, now we got 5 of Pentacles upright. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is trying to say. Scroll these over. Okay. 5, we got the right number. You need to listen to your intuition. This is coming out. You're not listening. You're not listening. I don't think it was you. It could have been you. Okay, it could have been you. And you could have known that you were doing something you shouldn't have been doing. I think for the majority of you, though, and, you know, whether you're the Scorpio or you're watching for a Scorpio or you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart or you just happen upon this video and the story fits you, whoever is watching this, I feel, the watcher, okay, more so than the Scorpio, the watcher, most likely, is the person, I feel, that, and it definitely could be the Scorpio, and flip it if it needs to be flipped, but you're not listening to your intuition. Somebody tried to deceive you, I feel. Somebody tried to deceive you, or they did deceive you, okay? And could have to deal with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to, though. But it's like someone tried to deceive you, and there's something having to do with work. This came up in the pre-shuffle. You're not listening to your intuition. There's something you're not looking at. There's something you're not seeing. Or this could be past, and in past you chose not to see it. But that's why you got left out in the cold, because there was something you were refusing to see, or there was something you were refusing to acknowledge. And it could be that your person met someone at work and had something with them, okay, and was involved with them somehow. Or that someone that they worked with, someone they collaborated with in some way, okay, whatever way that means. So coming out of the Hangman, That's like making a final decision. And the decision is no more deception. And what happens is, though, is someone gets left out in the cold. So someone might end up deciding they want to like confess, potentially, as dramatic as that sounds, like for some of you. Dang, there's that King of Wands again. The synchronicities of all of these readings have been so bizarre so far, like so interesting. It's been a lot of synchronicities. And I almost haven't like pulled a single card. Like almost all of them I've let just like fall out or fly out or come out. Whoa. Such as. Okay. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is crazy. Oh, and there's Temperance. And I saw Temperance and I thought it was in reverse in the pre-shuffle also. Lots of synchronicities. Okay, so that's like a lack of balance, a lack of patience. Oh my gosh. And there's King of Swords again. And Six of Wands was in the pre-shuffle also. I feel that someone messed up a family situation, a home situation. Now, for those of you that this applies, for some of you, someone actually tried to like cheat with you. Okay? That's your story, you'll know. But for some of you, someone tried to cheat with you and I think you didn't take the bait. Okay? And for some of them, for some of you, this Five of Pentacles here is actually you saying no. Like, I don't want that. And what's interesting, though, is whoever that was, I feel that you actually felt some kind of soul tie to them. So you could have been in a relationship or something, but you said no to someone. Okay, so for some people, you said no to someone. And in some people's cases, someone said no to you. Someone was already in a relationship here. And I don't know who that was or who that is. It's almost like someone was dating someone else and then they came back to you to talk to you. I don't know why I said come back. Maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe that's why that came out. But it's like this offer of love got turned down. But it almost seems like this is the other person. So it's either the person that your person was trying to collaborate with turned them down, or they turned them down. You could have had a person who could have almost had an affair or like almost cheated, but didn't. Okay? But it's like they may get what they want in the short term, but in the long term, they've lost something stable with you, potentially. That's what it's looking like here. Oh my gosh, there's Three of Pentacles again. Two of Cups. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles. They're going to try to message you. They're going to try to talk to you. But the burdens of the situation are maybe too great. Like it's maybe already too heavy or it's too much. It's like someone's feeling trapped in some way. For some of you, someone might actually be legitimately interested in you, but they're literally stuck in a different situation. Now, for some of you, it could be because they're in some kind of situation, like say with someone they're working with. It's so weird. This was a bizarre reading. Okay, I'll just be honest with you. This was super bizarre. And I had to give you guys all the possibilities because this storyline kept like screaming out to me. What's some final advice? So you guys, what I can mainly say to you is whoever did whoever wrong here, because whoever did not become clear. Usually it's a little more clear to me than that, but in this case it was not. So whoever's on what side, you guys have to let me know. The truth was right beneath your nose, or right beneath someone else's nose. But the storminess is over, or the worst is over. And it's time to be thankful. So either be thankful from what you got out of the situation regardless, because for some of you, what I'm seeing is to kind of go back to the original, transmute in reverse. For some reason, I see that as your person. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is lower vibrational, or they still have work to do on themselves or something. They may be on a different level than you in some way. For some of you, by you focusing on your work, on your, on whatever thing you were trying to create or do or accomplish, you're actually going to be rewarded for that. For a lot of you, I do see that even though it may seem this person has stuff in their favor now, that whoever this other person is, whoever the one is that caused either you or your person issues, they may seem like they're doing good now and they're celebrating now, but it seems like it's one of those you'll be the one with the last laugh kind of thing. Honestly, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like your celebration and stuff might be delayed or might have been delayed, but you're going to get rewarded for being an innocent party in this for a lot of you, I feel. Okay. because I'm just going to be straightforward with you. For a lot of you, what you are not seeing is that there has been a possible affair, or like, I almost feel like someone could be dating you and have a whole other relationship. For those of you that applies, you know, you'll know probably. But for some of you, you may have had this sneaking suspicion that there was something off or something going on or something weird or something nefarious, okay? Something didn't add up is what I'm feeling. And deep down you knew that. And this is why it's telling you, listen to your intuition. You've been blocking your intuition. And that if you recognize the truth, if you take the veil off, you uncover your eyes, come out of the Eight of Swords, stop thinking you're bound or you're trapped or you can't see the truth or whatnot. It doesn't matter if you have a Ten of Cups with that person or not. I'll be completely honest with you. But for some of you, you have a new person coming in, but it may take them a while. For some of you, this is a new job situation or something coming in. But you have good things coming to you. But you're just going to have to open up and see what has happened here. Be grateful for what you've learned and quit holding on to whatever this was, because somebody deceived you. Or somebody deceived somebody. And literally, like, I'm talking like this is homewrecker kind of energy. Okay? And the point is, whoever did it, whoever messed up this situation, whoever got involved or got too close to your person or whatever your person did to try to get some kind of gain or some kind of advantage, I almost feel like it's like you're dating someone who like sleeps with the boss and you don't even know, but it's because they're trying to get a raise or like something. I don't know. Like, it's just a crazy kind of situation happening here. But whatever it was, it's like they may seem like they're okay or they're doing well or something or achieving something at that time. And later it's going to come back to bite them. That's what I see. And I see that they're not changing their ways. And it's almost like it's a good thing you figured out who the snake was. And I think you are going to have a happier life, a happier outcome, a happier situation, possibly, whether this is the outside person that got involved or this is your actual person. There's an energy around you that I'd say you're better off without, because that person didn't have your best interest at heart, or even your person's or whatnot. Whoever that was, if someone got involved, or even if, like, let's say you did get with someone who was with someone else and that other person has caused a bunch of issues, even if it wasn't like a cheating scenario, but they dated you after you've had a lot of problems or something, whoever that other energy is, they are lower vibrational, or they're in need of transformation or change or something. So it's not even worth taking it personal, basically, because they're just off the rocker right now. Somebody's not in their right state of mind and they think, oh yeah, I'm winning. Not for long, buddy. That's all I'm saying. So thank you guys so much. I hope this helped for whoever is going through this. I wish you so much love and hope you guys have a great February. And remember, love from others and partners and stuff is great, but love for yourself is number one. So let February be about love for you, your beautiful, beautiful self. Bye.